Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about the new TEER system, TEER, and it's just the system that is going to be replacing the NOC system as we know it. If you're interested in this video, keep watching.
What I want, just didn't know what came along.
I think I should start by defining what the NOC system is. So the NOC system, NOC, just stands for National Occupational Classification, and this is a very important part of the Canada Skilled Worker Program, because what this does is it just segments the different skills in Canada into different codes. Now the TEER system is going to be replacing the NOC system. So TEER is just TEER, and it's training, education, experience and responsibility, and this is going to be coming into effect later this year. In the past, the NOC classified the skills into different categories: 0, A, B, C and D. So this is going to be replaced by 6 more categories. Like the TEER system is going to be classified into 6 categories. The skills will be classified into 6 categories. So I think this is going to benefit a lot of people, because in the past there were a lot of skills that just made people automatically ineligible because they did not fall under a particular NOC. With this one, it's different, because that particular NOC that was ineligible might fall under a different tier now. So what's going to change? Like I mentioned, the current one we're using, which is the NOC, has 5 categories: 0, A, B, C and D. 0 would be for the managerial positions. A would be for professions requiring an educational degree with your master's, PhD, bachelor's. B would be skilled trades that require college education or apprenticeship training. C would be semi-skilled jobs that require secondary school education or occupational training. And then D would be semi-skilled or jobs with no skills at all, that require no formal education. I guess this is where it benefits people, because now tier 1 would include people in tier 2 that have several years of experience. So if you have lots of experience and you're actually in tier 2, you can now be promoted to tier 1. So tier 2 would require the candidate or applicant to have a post-secondary education of 2 years or more, or even an apprenticeship training. So this is where it also gets interesting. So people in tier 3 that have several years of experience can now qualify under tier 2. Tier 3 would require you to have post-secondary education of less than 2 years. Also, if you qualify under tier 4 and you have several years of experience, you would actually qualify under tier 3. And tier 4 would cover you if you have completed secondary school education, and also if you are in tier 5 and you have several years of experience, automatically you qualify for tier 4. For tier 5, you don't need any formal education, you just need a short work demonstration for that one to be able to qualify. So those are the 6 tiers: tier 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For tier 0, it's replacing NOC 0, what we know as the managerial positions. Tier 1 is just going to be NOC A, where you require education. Tier 2, and also for tier 1, if you qualify under tier 2 and you have several years of experience, you automatically qualify under tier 1. I think the key right now is the experience, right? So if you, same with tier 2, if you qualify under tier 3 and you have several years of experience, you automatically qualify for tier 2. So, and it goes like that. Okay, so how does this affect you might ask? Bill C-19 was passed, and this just requires IRCC to extend invites to the labor groups and classification that actually require shortages, and this will be based on your profession, your education, and maybe a second language if you have one. Now IRCC would have to do a detailed market assessment to check for the professions that have shortages in Canada, and to check where we actually require people, and those are the people that would prioritize. That is how it's going to affect you moving forward. In the past, all we had to do was get good grades or good scores in our English exam and convert our results to WES, and also get our documents ready. Now if Bill C-19 becomes a law in Canada, it means that we have to get good grades in our educational evaluations, as well as also be in a profession that is in high demand in Canada, a profession that meets the or fits the economic goal of Canada at that particular point in time. And that means that if you are in a profession, or if you have a degree that doesn't fit the economic goal of Canada at that particular point in time, you might not get invited. but I also think people with extra degrees would stand a higher chance at this point. If you have any questions about this new system, you can leave me a comment in the comment section, or you can send me a private message. My email address would be in the description box, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Withdrawn, just trying to understand